hope everybody is sound-minded body. Recovery radar 440. And so I just want to talk about what's on my radar for my recovery. And today I want to talk about steps. I want to talk about steps and the significance of step work. Only for me, it's hard to do step work when you're like when you don't treat people wrong. Like throughout my whole life, when I think about the people I've done wrong and need to make amends to, it's like, wow. Like my brothers, there's some other people, you know, and I guess writing it down is probably the most difficult part because I don't really remember a lot of my past. Like I remember the traumatic stuff, I remember like the abandonment stuff, it's really hard and even right now, and I got so much material written down. It's just like, how? When I always try to do the right thing. Like I don't remember, even as a kid, man, being a little league baseball pitcher and, point guard and all of that stuff, man, I just never really treated people wrong or unfair. You know what I mean? I just don't remember doing that. I remember always trying to, do the right thing because it was the right thing to do. That's just how I always lived my life. And, and then so when they say, good people finish last, or good people get walked on, or all of that stuff, man. I just look at it like, sometimes people just don't understand when they got good people in front of them because they so used to being hurt by people, right? And people disappoint people. That's what people do. When I take a look at politics, those guys and gals, a lot of them aren't being honest and truthful with us. You know what I'm saying? Especially if they taking money from lobbyists. Because if you take money from lobbyists, you're not working for the people anymore. Isn't that how that works? Oh, they donated to my campaign, but you're still taking money from someone that wants to hurt the constituents. I think that makes sense. They want to hurt our pocketbooks, right? When we think about where this country has gone in the last 30, 40 years, we've went backwards. We haven't went forward. We've progressively went backwards in this country. And so Recovery Radar 440 just isn't about Recovery Radar substance use. It's about everything. And everything is everything. Things are looking crazy in this world, in this country. Like when it's a good thing I'm not using substances anymore. Because now I get to see the veil has been lifted, the scales are off my eyes. I'm no longer taking into account that I am an addict. I'm actually taking into account that I'm recovering from something. And we all have to identify what that something is. And if you don't identify what that something is, then you're not going to get better. So I've dug really deep within myself. And a lot of people ain't going to like what I found. And therefore, I can't care anymore. Because recovery isn't about caring about people as much as it is caring about yourself first. So you can care about people the right way, right? Isn't that what recovery is about? So if you mentally have to recover, physically have to recover, emotionally have to recover, spiritually have to recover, all these different recoveries require people, places, and things. But if you're not in the right mindset to accept it, how are you going to recover exactly from whatever it is? And so I know I just went on a soliloquy about politics, but I'm just simply saying that plays a big role in all of our life, everybody's life, all of our life. And if we're not serious about something as serious as that, what are we serious about, really? Because our grandparents, they were able to buy houses, save money, all of that stuff. What are we able to do? I mean, if we really think about it, what are we able to do? It doesn't matter what neighborhood you come from because all of us have the capabilities, right, to tie our boots up by bootstraps and, you know. But each one should be teaching one. But if everybody's divided by money, politics, church, income, neighborhood, and politics, come on, y'all. We gotta be better. America's supposed to be better. But we're not. We're sick. So, America needs to recover. That's where I'm going with this. America needs to recover. So what's on your radar for your recovery in your country? Because what makes a country? The people in it. Stay safe, stay solid, stay strong. I gotta go.